What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kai, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Kai. You are tuning into my YouTube channel. It must be Kai. Definitely go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button before we get right into this video. All right, y'all, so we're going to be starting off this video with the Proclaim Glossing Conditioner. I love this olive oil conditioner. It makes my hair so soft and shiny, and we just going to be detangling our hair today, okay? So I already got in the shower and washed my hair. I made sure to cleanse my scalp really, really good, but once again, the only issue sometimes with me having a lot of hair is that I got all the stuff off my scalp, but I got a few flakes still in my hair, okay? But that's neither here nor there. It'll be okay. I'll just rinse it out when I rinse the conditioner out, so no worries about that. But right now I'm just going to be splitting my hair into 4 sections, because what we're going to do is we are just going to put the conditioner on each section and actually just kind of let it sit and soak. A lot of people question about how I'm able to detangle my hair so fast, or people ask, how are you able to how long does it take you to detangle and stuff like that? And I'm just like, it does not take long. It's just about your prep and how you do it and what you do. So I'm just taking a look at my scalp to see how clean it is. And that's when I realized I got everything off my scalp, which was good, but I still had a few flakes just lingering in my hair strands. But I wasn't gonna let that get to me. I was just gonna go ahead and do what I needed to do. So I'm just gonna take the conditioner, and this is a really big part of my detangling routine, because this definitely helps determine how long it's gonna take me. And I can't believe that I didn't used to do this, but ever since I started doing it, I think I've been doing this for maybe like this year so far. So like, what month are we in? Month 8, because it's August now. Happy August to everybody. But yeah, so this has definitely helped speed up my detangling process, putting the conditioner on first, because I feel like all the conditioner does is just moisturize the hair and just like melt the tangles out. I know that might sound weird, but y'all, I'm telling you, it's so true. And just by doing a little finger raking as well, because y'all, my hair was in a high puff for a few days, because if you have not seen my past videos, I had a 3-part video because this hair product was not doing me right. It was doing me real dirty. So my hair was actually in a puff for a few days, and my scalp was super duper dirty. And so when I got in the shower, I just scrubbed and didn't care about tangling my hair up, okay? I just didn't care, because I was like, we just gonna detangle it. It'll be all right. So all I'm gonna be doing is just putting the conditioner on each section, making sure to saturate it really good. And as I'm going through each section, that conditioner is gonna marinate on that hair, and it's actually gonna make your hair softer, okay? And when your hair is softer, it's easier to detangle and it doesn't hurt as much, okay? Because if you are OG on this channel, y'all know the front of my head, those 2 little sections up at the front, are very, very painful for me to work with. Like, I'm super duper tender headed up there, okay? So that is something that doing this process definitely helps. It still hurts when I detangle the front part, but it doesn't hurt as bad as it would have I didn't do this extra step. So this extra step might take me about 5 extra minutes in my detangling routine, but it's definitely worth it because it just makes it easier. And I also feel like I lose less hair, because let's be real, detangling, you could be breaking hair, losing hair, and you're also pulling out the hair that you shed from wearing your hair the same way for however long you were wearing it, okay? So as we're preparing to take those strands out and pull those strands out, this step is just ensuring that there's less breakage and I'm not pulling out anything that doesn't need to come out. You see what I'm saying? I'm not pulling out hair from the root. I'm just combing out the hair that has already shed, that just needs to, be removed or whatever. So this step, I'm telling y'all, Kai told you first, do this step. And if you want to walk around, eat you a snack while you let it sit and then come back and detangle, by all means, because all it's doing is penetrating that hair shaft, adding moisture to it, and making it softer for you to detangle. So now that we have all that in, and think about it, it'll be sitting in all those quadrants as we go each quadrant by each quadrant. It's just going to be sitting. So of course, by the time I get to the two front sections, I'm going to detangle those the quickest. This first section doesn't get to sit as long as the other sections, but that's okay. You might just need to add a little extra product to it. But I'm just going to be sectioning it now, and I'm going to detangle each section with my detangling brush, because it's been long overdue for me to just sit and really and truly detangle my hair, just because with trying to work with those hairstyles, I was literally like just going hairstyle to hairstyle trying to make this product work. But I'm so happy to have it out of my hair, and nothing feels better than when your scalp is clean and when your hair is detangled and moisturized. So what you see me doing here is I have a strand that I saw like a knot on. So I'll actually pull that strand out, because I don't know who else gets those, but I'll have like a clump and it'll be a little knot. And so I'll just, instead of raking through that, just pulling it, go ahead and take your hands and pull that section out and detangle it with your fingers so that you can get all the knots out. Because if you just keep raking that brush through it, it's gonna pull it out, and baby, it's gonna pull it out from the root, okay? And we don't want to do that, because we want to try to retain as much length and help our hair grow and stop breakage as much as possible, okay? So just think about when you detangling, you're trying to keep as much hair as possible. You're just trying to separate it, okay? Instead of trying to hurry up and rake through it and you sitting up there pulling your hair out. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, don't do that. You know, if you not patient enough to detangle your hair, ask somebody else to do it, or just wait until you get a little bit more patience. Because if you just ripping at your hair, you gonna be losing more hair and then be confused in the end, okay? And one thing I wanted to point out in this video, and y'all will probably notice it now that I'm about to say it, and it's probably gonna bother you the rest of the video, but it happened to me, so I'm gonna let it happen to y'all. But literally, you can see the difference in my hair. Like, my roots are so light brown and the shaft of my hair is jet black. And as I was editing this video, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so crazy. I'm so sick of this. I can't wait to touch up my hair color, because I'll probably be touching up my hair color maybe like next week, because I'm going into some braids the week after next. And when I go into braids, I have to make sure to color my roots, because if I don't, it's gonna look so bad, because I get my braids jet black to match the shaft of my hair, and it's gonna grow out anyway, but you could just see a very big difference if I didn't. So y'all can clearly see in this video like the true line of demarcation of where my brown is and where the black is. And I was watching this video, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to run to the store and get some color right now, okay? But anyway, back to detangling. As I'm detangling, I was thinking that I'm gonna rinse the conditioner out this evening, but I might keep the twist in and just wear a turban tomorrow, because I have to work on Monday, but I don't have to work on Tuesday. This is the completed section. She's all detangled. But I gotta work on Monday. I don't have to work on Tuesday, and we are about to experience a very big storm down here. So prayers up to everybody in the pathway of that storm. Please stay safe and be careful. And I hope no hurt, harm, or danger comes to anybody. And the storm just comes and goes and minds their business, okay? But it's gonna be storming, and I only have to work on Monday, and then I'm off on Tuesday. So I'm really thinking about just leaving these twists in and wearing a turban to work on Monday, because I only got to be there for a little bit. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about doing. But y'all, we are on the worst part. I cannot stand detangling the front of my hair. Like, I can't control my face when I do this. It hurts, y'all. it's painful. Like, I try to control it as much as possible for the sake of the camera, but then I'd be like, man, they family. Like, God, this is family right here, okay? Like, they know you. They know the front of your head is real tender, because the front of their head probably real tender too, and they have their tender-headed parts as well. Like, some people, I'm sure, is the center. Some people is the nape. Mine is the front, okay? And y'all just gonna see these faces. And as much as I try to hide it, it hurts. I'm so tender-headed in the front. So when it comes to this, I was about to separate this part. I couldn't even do it. I was like, I have to go ahead and just detangle it, the whole thing, because if I separate it, I'm just gonna be on it longer. And I was just so ready to get done with this front part. Like, the back, I could sit and play in the back all day, but the front part, I'd be like, I'm ready to stop touching it because it hurts, okay? I don't know why it's so tender. Like, what creates tender-headedness? Do we create that? Or is it the nerves? Like, what is it that creates someone to be tender-headed? Or is that just a saying or something like that for the part that hurts the most? Like, what really is that? But anyway, we just gonna continue detangling her. You can see it real good when I do that. Like, now that I'm in the front, y'all should really be able to see, especially when the light hits it real good, that my roots, I got about an inch. Would y'all say that's like an inch of light brown hair, and then the rest of it is jet black? Like, what is this? And I have thought about growing out the jet black. I really have thought about growing out the jet black and just having my natural hair color or having virgin hair. But the process of having virgin hair, like, I would probably have to change my whole hair routine, because I would literally change my entire head, and then the color will probably end up breaking off eventually. It would just be, it would be a process. It would be like going natural all over again if I decide, well, not that drastic, of course, but it would be a process if I decided to have brown hair. And yeah, I could go to the salon and get them to color match it, but I just feel like that would just be too damaging. But I have thought about it, but I just never made it happen because I just saw it as a very long process that I really just wasn't ready to undertake or go through. And honestly, y'all, after I dye my hair black, like after I do a root touch up, I be feeling like a baddie. Like, I really do love my hair jet black. I absolutely love it. So even though sometimes I think about letting it grow out, once I re-dye my hair, I'll be back. I'll be all falling in love again. So we just gonna leave it, okay? So now we are almost done detangling. I want to say this took me, I'll say detangling takes me about 45 minutes. 45 minutes, especially because my hair was very, very, very tangly, because like I said, I had it in a wash and go. The wash and go wasn't holding up. I put it in a puff. The puff was dry and frizzy. Y'all, it looked like a tumbleweed on top of my head, but folks love it. I get so many compliments when I have my hair like that, and you know, I appreciate every single compliment. I ain't never gonna be like, oh, my hair ugly. Like, baby, I'm gonna always take the compliment because I appreciate you, because you didn't have to tell me nothing. So yeah, my hair, and then I got in the shower and washed it real good, scrubbed that scalp real good. My hair was very, 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 very tangled, okay? And so to be able to detangle it in 45 minutes, I feel like detangling used to take me an hour, but that's just because I wasn't letting the conditioner sit and marinate on my hair first, making it softer and also giving me some slip. So yeah, I'm telling y'all, and I ain't gonna say it no more. I'm gonna go ahead and let the video end and y'all just watch or whatever. But do that extra step. I promise you will see a huge, huge difference. And I'm also gonna be showing y'all how much hair I lost. I want to say I haven't detangled my hair in about a week fully. I think it's been a week. So this is all the hair that I lost. I'm gonna roll it up just so y'all could see it a little better, but that's pretty standard. I did have kind of a rough week though, so it might be a little heavy, you know, a little stressed, a little heavy, but it's not as much as it used to be because I was stressing really bad at one point in time, like before I moved and stuff like that, trying to get everything together, and I was shedding way more. But Now the shedding has definitely decreased and I'm very, very happy about it. But I'm just gonna add a little bit more conditioner. But y'all, we are all done. Our hair is detangled. Y'all can see real good right here. Look how brown my roots are. And then all the twists just jet black. Like, what is that? Like, oh my gosh. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. And I'll see y'all in the next video.